Hello, everybody. Today we are hosting a Zoom meeting about writing. Lynn will lead this meeting. Go ahead, baby.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. As soon as you get here, I will explain to you we're going to infuse writing, the inviting writing plus the helping hand. So that's how we're going to use our writing to help others.
Go ahead.
We're going to use our writing to help others. So as soon as you come, I'm going to start. I'm not going to talk to myself. As a reminder, um, Sisterhood 35 is due. All articles for Sisterhood 35 are due on the 1st of November, which is coming up. So I should have them by the end of the week. Thank you. Mr. Rights and All Rights Matter is due November 5th. Get your act together and let's do it. I'm busier than you are, so if I can do it, so can
Okay, I'm trying to contact Mohammed
you. Okay, and Leah.
and Leo.
Okay, we're waiting. I give it 15 minutes and then the meeting is off. Is anyone in the waiting room?
You are on.
Oh, okay, I know I'm on, but is anyone in the waiting room? That's all I'm asking you.
We noticed that you are preparing to join us. We're waiting for you to join. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Please do it as soon as you can. Thank you. Muhammad will be there. He always responds. Yeah. Leah is joining now.
Yay.
Yay. Hi, Leah.
Hi, listen, you can join a Zoom meeting now and you won't have to speak to me tomorrow. You won't have to come tomorrow. We could do it through Zoom. Are you in or are you out? Where are you? Okay, so this way you don't have to travel. I mean, I thought it'd be easy if you I could talk to you at the end of the meeting.
Yes.
Okay. Tofik sent you an invitation. So
Yeah,
come
check
on in
your
now.
email, Sharon.
Email. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
thank you.
She's coming.
Okay.
That way she doesn't have she
Now,
doesn't really want
so
to travel.
Lena is calling Fran.
Right. And Fran will be
Shannon.
here.
Yeah.
Leah will be here.
Yes.
Muhammad will be here.
Yes.
And we might even have a special visit by Rocket Man. I can't promise because I know
Yeah.
nobody could keep that man, to know where that man is at any time.
Yeah.
But hopefully he might visit. I invited a lot of people. I don't care how many people come. The point is it's important to infuse writing with helping. And I'm the only one talking.
Great.
So it won't be a long meeting. I intend to do this for like 20 minutes. I know that Tofik sent Leah
Yeah.
3 messages, and I sent her some too. So there's no excuse, Leah. I'm sure you'll be here. Let me tell you about some of our, while you're waiting, or while we're waiting, some of our new um, flights. Number one, as I said, Sisterhood 35. That's all about passion, women and their passions. I wrote about women's plights. I also, in that book, wrote about causes, which is more important to me than anything in the world. The second book is Mr. Wright's All Lives Matter. That is going to be some book. The writing for that book is due on November 4th. Leah, I was very touched by your writing for the Sisterhood book. Fabulous. And I managed to find those same pictures, and believe it or not, they are copyrighted. You just didn't look at the right place. I got them copyrighted. They're fine. Um, but the book that I'm enjoying the most, and of course I'm writing another God book, maybe here's no I'm thankful for what he's done for me. Even though I lost Ira, at least I'm here. So I always write in gratitude. But the book I'm enjoying the most is, of course, Rock a Man and Poetry Lady. And I'll tell you why. Number one, I'm writing with Larry. Um, it took like forever to get Larry to write with me, but that's okay. He's a little slow on the go. Most men are slower than women anyway. And this book is fun. It also takes my mind off all the terrible things that are going on around me. And it's just something that is it relaxes me. So look out for the next Rock a Man and Poetry Lady book. It should be out in about a week. We did a really good job on this one. We're going to continue. So I'm excited about that. So where's Leah?
Leah will join. Yeah, go ahead.
And that's basically what I have to say. I said it all, Tofik. Those are the books that we're working on now. When we finish Sisterhood 35, we'll go to Sisterhood 36, and we'll think of other topics. I'll do what I did last time. Barbara was the one who's responsible for the title Women and Their Passions. I always take somebody else's because too much of it is mine already, so it's easier. And we have to fight for the causes that we believe in. And that's what the Sisterhood books are about. And that's what the Mr. Wright's books are about. Because all lives do matter. Yes. Everyone's life matters. Gay people's lives matter. White people's lives matter. Black people's lives matter. Anyone who is different, autistic children's rights matter. Anyone who is different should be treated equally. And that's what we're fighting for. And that's the most important thing to me. So I'm sure that most of you are used to my plights, and I'm thankful for those of you who have joined me on most of them, even though I can be a real pain in the ass. That's it.
No, you aren't.
I'm sorry, Mohammed.
You're not, my sweet heart. You're not. Okay, Leah, Jonas, I'm calling you.
Leah with the 700 emails.
Yeah. And always send to her WhatsApp. I always send to her.
I have a message
email.
Here. I got a message.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, Mom.
Muhammad is his dad is trying to call him. He's outdoors, and certainly he will join us. Go, Muhammad.
I'm getting Leah.
Yeah, our Jenny's kid. Thank you. Yeah. Actually, it was quite earlier than before, because we used to start our meetings at 1 p.m. New York time. Now we changed the time, and we sent you 2 days ago email and messenger messages to be here at 11 a.m. New York time. So we understand. Just here, waiting for you to join.
I just told Leah.
I'm sure Mohammed will join in a while, but I'm still calling Leah.
I just did. I just sent her a message on WhatsApp telling her.
Okay, we'll see. As you said, if no one come or no one can
canceling
come,
in a few minutes.
Canceling, yeah.
That's it.
And be sure that
I'm busier than anybody.
Yeah, and be sure that these meetings are more important than any time. Okay, we try to gather all members here. We have many causes. Lynn can tell you later on about hunger cause, about writing cause, about kids put a smile on child's face.
We're giving it another 5 minutes, and that's it.
Let it be 10.
No, 5 minutes is fine. We're waiting 15.
Okay, fine.
The one thing that I do pride myself in is that I'm a lot busier than most of you. I'm running a rally. I'm writing books. I'm involved in 10 days. If I can be here at 11 o'clock, so can you. And I always tell it like it is. So this is how I feel. If you're not here in 5 minutes, the meeting is off. That's it.
Okay, we'll see.
That's the way it goes.
Thank you. We are doing that for you
No,
know,
we have to have some strictness. We can't just sit there and smile. It doesn't work that way. I mean, we're here to help other people. If they don't want to be helped, that's it. So, Leah, it doesn't matter because I will speak to you about something that I'm thinking about. And Mohammed, I'm sorry if you couldn't get to us today. And we will have a meeting on Thursday. It will be it'll be a meeting of children. It'll be a meeting not only of Fran is supposed to join us, so I hope that Fran joins us. It could be a private meeting now.
tomorrow will be prevent
No,
for.
no. Tomorrow is Wednesday.
So next Tuesday.
No, we're talking. I said I hope Fran Shannon joins us now. I'm not leaving this space because I want her
Okay.
there so I don't have to meet her. So Thursday, I'm not exactly sure what the topic will be, but I am going to include Leah and Lynn in that one. So we'll see how that works. I'm just waiting for Fran so I can have my private meeting with her.
Sure. She's connected.
She said she's coming on. She just got home, so
Yeah,
she's
I'm
ready.
sending her the message again.
Okay, I'm sure she'll see.
I guess she's trying to connect through Zoom. Yeah, I can see her. So let me send another email to Fran. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Let me. Yeah. New. Okay. New one. Compose. Yes.
Okay, somebody's here.
Someone is here. Fran. Fran
Yay,
is
okay,
here.
good. I can start right away.
Okay.
That's it.
Wait. Yeah, she's there.
Okay.
The name of Pale, you know.
So cute. Okay.
Hi, Fran.
Let her in. Unmute.
Yeah. He's there.
Of course she's there. My people know what they're doing.
I'm asking her to unmute and to, yes. Okay, and to use camera.
Well, that's up to her.
Yeah.
I know what she looks like. Hi, Fran.
Hi.
Okay, I
Hello.
hear you. I hear you. I don't see you, but that's okay.
Can you
That's
use
up
the
to you.
camera?
She doesn't have to.
Let's see. I approved your camera. Just click on camera. Okay, video.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The mouse in the background.
we can hear you clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's fine. We don't need a picture.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I wanted to save you the problem of having to come down because I know what it's like with your schedule, which is crazy to begin with.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
why I figured I'd save this. We could do Zoom once a week. We never have to meet. It
Yeah.
really it makes it easier for me and you until we get together again, the four of us, and that's great. Okay, number one, within 2 weeks, he promised me the hotline will be up, and that I'm depending on you because I have no idea how to handle this. So all I'm asking you to do is think of some thoughts now to expand Saving Souls Women's Network. I think is more important than Lynn's Kids at this time. We'll expand both of them instead of going down. You and I would be representatives and we visit places. We're not doing that in the pandemic. We're not stupid. We're going to send emails. So I would like you to ask Maxine, and I'm doing my own investigation. Ask Maxine for emails of companies that she thinks would support, because I still have the proposal that she thinks would support Lynn's Kids. Also,
all right.
Yeah, also, or Saving Souls Women's Network. The Women's Network, I think, is going to be a big deal because the Women's Network is going to be where the suicide hotline is.
Okay.
And, I think that that's what we want. And also, I'm doing my own research on companies that, support things like this. Once we're up and running, we can get paychecks and salaries. That's not the important thing. The important thing is helping others.
Yeah.
Also, I think that this is going to be a very good thing for everyone. Book-wise, we're banging out books left and right. UN endorsed will be Mr. Rights and All Rights Matter. That's UN endorsed. So that book will sell off the shelves. Sisterhood 35. That means we wrote 35 books. That's why I don't sleep. Sisterhood 35, Women and Their Passions. That'll be out by the beginning of next week. And then we have another Rocket Man book. That the Women and Their Passions will be connected to Saving Souls Women, and so will Mr. Rights. Because Mr. Rights, as I spoke when I spoke to the guy from the UN, Mr. Rights is talking about all lives matter. That means gay lives matter. That means white lives matter. Black lives matter, and it means that everyone has a voice. Autistic. We covered so many wonderful chapters in that book.
Yeah, that's what we originally wanted to do, was the All Lives Matters instead of just one particular in the group.
Right, exactly. So I finally did it, and I'm just waiting. Right. And so November 4th, I will get the copy from I have 45 pages. Before getting copy from anybody else, this is by me. And I talked about women's rights, and I talked about causes and the need for causes. I have somebody who is Anna. She's a gay rights activist.
Yeah,
She's a gay rights activist. She is. She's going to talk about gay rights and the need for gay rights. I have so many people in this book who are fighting for the causes that they believe. Patrick, Patrick Well, he's talking about the right to voting.
Yeah.
And speech.
Yeah.
I can't begin to tell you how many people I have in this book. This book I couldn't. Leah is talking about autistic children's rights. So we have like 10 authors in this book.
Okay, if Mohammed can join, that's it. If he cannot, that's
okay,
it.
forget it. Okay, this has nothing to do with Fran and all.
شكرا سعد عزيز مرحبا.
Tawfiq is talking in the background.
Yes, with Mohammed.
Okay, I'm not interested.
Okay, hi Fran.
Okay.
Go ahead, baby. Go.
Okay, Fran. So we have a lot of things going on in front of us. And we will, the most important thing, which I forgot to tell you, November 2nd is my rally. If there's any way that you and Audie could get to this rally, I would really appreciate it.
No, I have a 4-hour dental appointment.
Okay, forget it. That's okay.
Yeah.
I understand. You can't be where you can't be. But it's going to be, Tawfiq is going to, it's a very big very big Saving Souls thing, because this is Nurses Against COVID. What happens is that they pay the nurses' salary, but they're not giving them the important supplies that they need to help people.
Yeah, I know that.
These hospitals, so I started there for my first welcome back rally to Lynn, crazy lady. And I'm back in full swing. I actually invited Dr. Doyle. Let's see if he comes. I doubt it, because he'll probably be working. But because of what the nurses did for me, I have a passion for this. So it's Nurses Against COVID, and I'm doing it at Gunardis's office. He's a pig. He's right here on 88th Street and First Avenue and 5th Avenue. Right from there, I'm walking to the beauty parlor to actually have the hair that I have done.
Good.
My hair is growing, so I feel great. I would like to arrange. Now there are outdoor restaurants, Fran. To meet with Peyton. My treat.
Okay.
And to talk to her about some plans that I think she would fall into. So, us and then Peyton. Well, you can bring Peyton. Somebody's there, Tawfiq. You can bring Peyton here if you feel safer. So, Leah is here.
Yeah.
So now the rest of the people are coming to the meeting. I wanted to take a few minutes to speak to you personally. So once you bring Peyton here, we can talk a little bit more about future plans. Okay, stay on, because now you're going to hear the meeting. It's not going to last a long time.
This is Leah joining.
Okay, great.
Okay. All right.
I promise it's not going to be long. But once we have Peyton, we can do the actual stuff, which will really be good. Good morning, Leah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Leah here. We have Fran here. And I'm going to start right away because some other people can't join us. But these are the two most important people that I really want at this meeting. I didn't care if nobody else came. So, and let me explain why it's important. First of all,
Oh, no. What happened to you? There you are.
Fran.
Okay.
is Fran is my helper and an important part of Saving Souls Women's Network. We do the legwork, like we go out here and we do the things that we're doing. So, Fran, would you like to say a little bit about yourself?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Well, is there
Yeah,
anybody else here named Fran? Get with it.
Yeah, well, Lynn and I have been, you know, through thick and thin, let me put it that way. And we, especially
Have.
Soup Kitchen was one of our projects. And we would go into
We're here next too.
the school and, you know, our program was, of course, teaching the children humility and watching seeds grow. And from there on, you know, bringing it to a soup kitchen for those who, you know, are needy and hungry. And it was a wonderful project. It really, really was. And the kids were so great and they really had a blast with it, right, Lynn? And
Yeah, sure.
And Fran really rolled up her sleeves for that one. Planting the
yeah, I love that.
All memorable moments
That's
together.
great.
Remember?
That's great.
Yeah, it was a wonderful project. And the kids, like I said, got a blast and we all did too. So
Right.
that was one of our projects. And, you know, maybe in the
moving on.
future, Lynn.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
moving
So, you know,
on.
and
We did a lot of things, but I have a lot of things happening. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, both of us have that passion, you know, dealing, you know, with the children. And I'm a cancer survivor myself.
Yeah.
So,
This is my cancer mentor. This is the woman
Yeah.
that introduced me to my doctor.
Beautiful lady
God bless, we're both cancer
with the
free.
big heart,
Yay!
with the big heart.
thank
you,
you,
Fran.
thank you.
How
Thank
sweet. That's lovely.
Yeah. So, you know, I've helped Lynn and
Okay, and I also share her granddaughter because I love her granddaughter.
Oh,
yeah. Plus, I have
Go
a
back,
granddaughter,
oh,
which
What a
Lynn is.
mouthful.
special Peyton.
Well, Leah met Peyton
So
on,
smart.
Yeah,
Zoom.
Leah, you met Peyton.
Yeah, yeah.
On Zoom.
Yeah.
You remember Leah,
Yeah, she said
the
she knows
beautiful
something, yeah.
little lady who danced, who taught? Remember?
That's how you wound
Yeah.
her up and,
Yeah.
you know, it goes on and on and on and on.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's my background.
Okay, ladies, so let's get back to the subject. So
Hey, what happened to everybody?
okay,
Where'd
and
you
so
go?
let's get
There you
back to the subject. We're talking about infusing writing with helping hands. So inviting writing, which is another forum, Fran, that I set up, like I didn't have enough to do. And I work 20 out of 24 hours. And the other one is helping hands. So we're just going to talk for a few minutes. I know you're both busy ladies. On Alea, first of all, I loved your writing for sisterhood. Fabulous.
By the way, Leah was teaching. Yeah,
Right.
she sent me a message. She told me, "Hey, it's only 3 something. I'm teaching."
Oh, forget it. I still have to remind
I
Leah
said
14
no.
times. She's
I
worth
said-
waiting for.
I said, "No problem, Jonas. When you
She
can,
gotta
because
wait for
you know
Leah.
why? Because we know this sparkly lady
Right.
always
Okay, so
Jonas.
let's
Okay,
let's
okay, go ahead, Lynn.
okay. So
But I'll get back, so that'll be okay.
okay,
Well,
great.
go on. I wanted to
The one
hear what
thing
you said.
Okay, one thing I want to discuss is, and one thing that I have deep in my heart is fighting for our first responders. Now here, and I just told Fran, she can't join me because she's busy that day. Here I'm holding a rally, my first welcome back rally. I haven't
Yay.
rallied in so long. Woohoo! So my
Yeah,
first welcome back rally will be on November 2nd in front of a politician, a crooked politician's office.
Yeah,
Jackass. So I will be holding a rally. Tofi will be the videographer,
sure.
and we're going to expose this man because what the nurses are complaining about.
Wow.
What the nurses are complaining about is, yes, they're getting their salaries, but look what
Yeah.
they're not getting the supplies that they need.
That's terrible.
The
That's ter-
masks. How do you
Yeah,
feel
that's
about
true.
that?
That is just terrible. I can't believe it. In New York
It is,
City.
but it's the truth.
Well, believe it, it is happening.
That's horrible.
terrible.
That is just disgusting.
And I'm inviting a lot of people to that rally. It's at 11 o'clock, and it's at Grunardis's office.
Day and time.
I just said 11 o'clock, November 2nd.
Okay.
And I'm banging it out on both Facebook and Twitter, plus through other channels that the nurses union gives me. And if I don't care who comes, it's just a matter of
I'd come, but I can't even leave. I can't even leave Wales at the
they
moment.
can't
You
get
know,
away with this.
Yeah.
we're in lockdown
Why
here. I
there?
can't even leave Wales to go to England.
There you go.
Aha,
And
yeah.
that's just the way it is. And you can't, we're all, and here, Fran, unfortunately, cases are rising. I'm listening to the news and I'm getting sick as I hear it.
That's
So it
disgusting.
shows
That is
sending kids
disgusting.
back to school too soon was not the answer because now schools are closing again. So, but not giving nurses the necessary supplies is what hard.
How can that be? After
Oh,
all
it's
you've been
happening.
through, after all you have been through in that city,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They don't seem to.
that is shit. Sorry, but
Sure.
Right.
it is.
So that's what so I'm doing my part in doing that. Also, Fran, Leah is one of the best writers of all in my books.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
with
Oh, I know.
me in every single
Very
book. And
sweet.
her piece for Sisterhood 35, Women and Their Passions, was absolutely amazing. And she's also writing about
Thank you.
Mr. Rights and All Rights Matter. So tell us, Leah, what you're writing, because Fran doesn't
Okay.
know. Tell us what you're writing for Mr. Rights and All Lives Matter.
Well, the subject there is going to be about depression, basically, not just depression, but mental instability in this time of pandemic, in particular. I believe, I mean, I could just not mention the pandemic, but the pandemic actually has a lot to do with mental health crisis at this time. It's gotten worse.
Of course
Yeah,
it does.
sure.
Go
Of
ahead, keep going.
course, yeah. Yeah, definitely it's gotten progressively worse.
Oh, that, I mean, that's documented, and I have medical journals that for doctors that I read. And it's just, it is known, you know, statistically, it's worse.
And
It's
you see, I,
particularly worse. Well,
terrible.
actually, believe it or not, 18-year-olds to 29-year-olds are in particular having a very, very hard time.
True.
And a lot, and you know,
Yeah.
Ay,
anyway, it goes on. But that's what I thought I would do for Mr. Rights. But I hope that the pandemic element is okay for Mr. Rights. Is it?
of course it is.
Okay.
Of course. Don't you remember the last book of Mr. Rights was Mr. Rights Learns About the Pandemic?
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know
This
if it
follows
was.
perfectly.
Oh, okay.
It's an important topic because I just read the other day that the suicide rate is up so
Yeah.
high because of depression. Because when you can't have social interaction, then how do you possibly, you know, how do you get rid of depression? When you're
Yeah,
stuck
and then
in the
the
house.
liquor
Now that I
rate.
can walk around.
Liquor
not only
rate
that,
has
but the-
soared.
Oh, definitely.
Though now I feel like I could use a drink. well.
Yeah.
Okay. So the important thing, right. Fran, do you think you would have anything to contribute? I never got any writing from you, Ms. Shannon. Do you think you would have anything to contribute to Mr.
I don't know.
Wright's book? Is
Let
there
me
a
think
topic
about
you'd
it.
like to write about? Okay, great.
Okay.
Get back to me, not in 2 years, but you know, it's due by November 5th. That's it. I know Fran is like you. I have to keep reminding her and reminding her.
Yeah.
Okay, also I want to tell you about something that Fran and I are setting up, which I'm so proud of.
Yeah.
Because Fran is like my partner in crime.
Sure.
I took her with me when I went to the
Crime?
UN. Right. I took her with me when I went to the UN, and we lost her boyfriend because he wound up in the bathroom with a pretty lady. That's
Yes, yes.
I will never forget that in the United Nations.
I never forgave
boyfriend
him.
is-
You know this story, Fran,
My
right?
boyfriend is such a character. Tofi and I were supposed to be reciting poetry that night in the United Nations, but we had to wait too damn long. So we all got into the Fran, Marty, and
Yeah.
Tofi and I went home. We said, it isn't that important to us. Fran and I are setting up. See, we don't just talk about what we do. And most of the time, we don't even talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
We act. And I'm trying to teach that
Yeah.
to my husband, that actions are more important than words.
Sure.
And we're setting up a suicide hotline, and Fran is really going to be running it because I have no clue.
Absolutely
We're setting up
fantastic.
a suicide hotline,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I will deal with women. It doesn't have to be only suicide. I think, Fran. I think it's women's problems.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
yeah. So I just had to somebody from the UN that's actually helping me too.
Could you consider, I mean, I don't know if you want to or not. You have to be, I mean, I used to, and still do actually volunteer for a, but it's different now because of COVID, but, uh, Samaritans, and just a warning, okay? There are people who are, like creepy and they call up, okay?
Well, that's okay.
Oh, I understand. Yeah.
She knows that. She's used to dealing with creepy people.
I mean,
Okay.
they call up and they ask you stuff like, you can
Oh, I
imagine.
know. I
Oh,
could
we'll,
just
we'll
imagine.
eliminate that. Fran worked for the police for so many years, so
Yeah.
she's
Okay, all right. Okay, you get the picture. But I
Mhm.
just want to warn you. But I mean,
she has the
isolation,
picture. So I'm depending on
isolation
Fran
is
when it comes to
something.
that.
Suicide and isolation, because sometimes people don't want to
Terrible.
say that they're suicidal, but they are. They will admit to isolation. That's all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think that's important. I wanted, especially Leigh, and that's why I'm glad that it's just the three of us, to hear about that. So we're setting up the hotline. We're getting out there. We're sending out savings souls business plans, and we're going to
Fantastic.
see. We're going to see. Because, like I said, when I was sick, it was hard for me to do all of this. Now that I can, I'm making up for it. That's my thank
You're
you.
amazing, girl.
You're on overdrive.
Well,
Yeah.
a friend knows I was very, very sick. And
Yeah.
I know you were sick, my darling. You
Yeah,
could
well,
see it, but
okay,
look
now
at
it's-
yourself.
She's partly now. You
Yeah,
see?
now it's part of the past. But we have to help people. And another thought, Fran, an important thought, because you introduced me to my Dr. Dyer, who looks very
Yeah.
cute in jeans.
Yeah.
Another thought is that we do something for cancer victims,
Yeah.
not only for children, but for, 'cause I know what I went through. I went through deep depression during my cancer. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to do anything. It was darkness straight through. Fran knows because Fran went through the same thing.
I went through the same thing. Yeah.
Exactly, except she had a worse reaction to radiation than I did. Radiation,
Oh dear.
I did. A very bad reaction.
Oh dear. That's
And
I
it
have heard
I'm
stays
that
with
thinking,
you.
Fran,
absolutely
this is why we
awful.
needed the meeting.
Yeah.
Horrible. What I'm thinking, Fran, is that we should do something. We should have like not necessarily we can't do it in person with the donating, but we could do other things. We can have like toys for children, like I did 2 years ago.
The toys with for children, I'm all for that.
Okay,
Definitely.
so since you are all for that, we can actually, I'm going to do it my own way. I'll do it through New York Kids. But what you could do is and I'm actually, Fran, teaching 2 courses online through New York Kids. So they asked me to teach it, and I figured that's a good way of giving back. So I'll get New York Kids to help me with the toys for the children. But I need I need you to talk to Peyton's school and see if they can donate in any possible way. If some of the kids can collect, or any kids that you know that can give toys that are in good condition.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
another reason I wanted to speak to Peyton. What you can't, if you want to take, I would love to take her out to lunch. But if you prefer to eat, you can bring her here. You eat indoors, it's up to you. And Maxine can come. I really don't care.
Okay.
You know, I'm a little busy because I have my just lost Ira. I also have my cousin who is going into kidney failure.
Cliff.
Oh my
But-
God.
bless you.
I'm telling you, I am having like the worst 2 weeks of my life. But I need
What
to,
happens to does Ira have a funeral soon?
Ira
Kidney
died.
problems.
Okay, Ira. No, she's talking about Ira.
Okay.
Ira died of COVID and heart, combination of COVID and a heart attack. So, but Clifford just went into kidney failure. So we're
Oh
hoping
my
that
God.
they can clear. It's
Yeah.
2 weeks of hell.
Yeah.
2 weeks of pure hell. But
Bless
it doesn't
them.
matter. God took them because it took him because he was ready for him. As far as Cliff goes, there's hope. There's still a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
But that's why I want to give back to cancer, especially cancer.
You know, Latifah's lost an
You
uncle.
think
to
of what
COVID.
I and Fran.
Yeah, she told me her ankle in
Right,
Lebanon.
right. I know, I spoke to
Yeah.
Latifah.
And she's in deep sorrow now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, over COVID-19 he died of.
And
Yeah.
COVID-19 took Ira. It didn't
And
say
she
it.
still have sisters and aunts in Lebanon
Okay,
who
okay, I don't
are
want to talk about
positive too.
Latifah now. You can talk to
Anyway,
Leah
go ahead. We
separately.
just
Okay, I
opened
think
the
that
okay.
collecting toys for children, even if it's not cancer children, we're coming to Christmas soon. If these
Can I
kids are
ask you,
stuck in
Lynn,
the
a
house till
question?
Christmas, this is a terrible thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Question.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Would it help at all to have any Christmas cards or for these kids?
Sure.
Of course, and
Yeah.
you're very good at that.
We did it before, remember?
Right, right.
Yeah.
So
How many kids are you talking about?
I'm talking about a lot of kids. And you could do it in your country too. You know, I don't go for 5 or 10. You know me better than that. I'm talking about a lot of kids.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, Leah, you could do it in your country.
Sure, I could.
And we're going to get as many people from different countries. Let's help children all around the world. They don't
And-
have to have cancer, but let's help children, because coming to Christmas with COVID, where I'm sure Fran will agree. Peyton, though, has a very active schedule.
Wow.
But most kids don't. Their parents can't. They're not working. They can't even afford a gift.
I
So
know. Yeah, I've
That's
actually been
true.
part of something to help collect some toys for kids, but the
Yeah.
cards for
So
the
Fran, I
hospital
want you to
is a
think
good
about
thing,
it
I
and
think.
think about Peyton's school.
Yeah, I am.
Wonderful idea. Fran, you like that? Cards for the hospitals? And we could actually
Yeah,
deliver.
that-
Okay, we could deliver to Dr. Dyer in the cancer center, because we he would be able to give it to the hospital, to the main thing in NYU. There I wouldn't go because it's loaded with COVID. But the cancer center, he would be able to give the cards out and distribute them to children.
Oh, yeah, that's a wonderful idea.
Possibly I'm going to see Dr. D probably on November. Yeah, I have November 3rd. That's
And
why I
I'm
don't-
sure he will do.
I'm very
He's such
excited about seeing him.
kind man,
Yeah.
kind
Right.
doctor. I'll never
So-
forget what he
I know.
does to my baby. Okay.
So I'm very excited
Yeah.
about seeing Dr. D. I haven't seen him in a long time. So I will talk to him about it, and let's try to gather Fran as much as we can, so that we can
Yeah.
together put on little Santa hats and go to the center and give them the toys to
Yeah, good idea.
distribute to the children. Because if pandemic is hard for us, twice as hard for children.
Of course.
Of course.
Children are used
must
to
be
social.
awful.
Now
Now I know, I witnessed it.
terrible, because they're stuck in the house. They can't go outside and play. Yeah, maybe they
Can,
go
can
to
they even
school
have a
1 or 2
clown
days.
come in? Can they have a clown come in, or is that not allowed?
No.
No.
Look, we'll be happy to get. I'll be a clown. I'm a good clown. We'll be happy to get. We'll be happy to get just the toys.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start advertising that online, and Fran, you can do your own thing in Peyton's school,
Yeah,
and even at Maxine's place of business.
yeah.
anyway,
I was
Maxine's
going
still
to
working with-
approach her. Yeah,
Great, terrific. That's great. And
If
Yeah.
you give me the address to your hospital guy,
Sure, I will send to you.
I'll give it to you. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
I also have a group that I'm involved in that has lots of United States people, and well, around the world really. But anyway, and I think some of them would send some Christmas cards too.
That's
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Whatever we get, we want to make it as cheerful for these kids as
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we want to give. Yeah, we
I
want
think
to
that's
make.
marvelous. That's
Well, I
marvelous.
did that when we had Hurricane Sandy. Fran, I don't think you were with me for Sandy. I don't remember.
no,
One of the schools in Staten Island, like Audie, makes me think of Audie. The whole roof of the school was damaged by Hurricane Sandy. The homes were damaged, so the kids had no toys. The parents had gone out and
Yeah.
bought toys. The kids had no toys. So Lynn's kids and Saving Souls collected 1,600 toys. I'm so proud of that.
oh, God
Oh
bless.
my
Right, I
God,
was
that
working
sounds
on 135 at the time, Fran. I was in 135, and Mr. Ira
great.
drove me to the school in Staten Island, and if you would have seen that principal's face when I came with the staff, first of all, I look like an idiot. I also took my mother's nurse with me, and I had one of those Santa hats on. And we started throwing the toys like right by the tree. The kids were so excited because they weren't seeing toys. Everything was all broken by the leaks and everything else. That was a terrible thing, but we were one of the first relief agencies to go in there and to help.
That's lovely. That's so
It makes your
marvelous.
heart feel good. That's what we want. So if you can
I know,
advertise
it's
it, Leah, they can
fantastic.
send anything to my address that they have. Fran, you can do your own thing.
Yeah, I'll do my own thing.
I know I can count on you.
Yeah,
And maybe
I
if we
will.
get Mr. Audie to do something in Staten Island too, it wouldn't be a bad thing.
You two are
Let me
angels.
see. I never know with
Angels.
him.
But I think Audie, I can't help but think of the UN.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We miss him so
right,
much.
okay, well, when we meet with Peyton, of course, Audie will be with us.
Sure.
And to Fran, get back to me on the date that we can meet.
Okay, I will.
I am so impressed with
Fran?
what you and
Okay,
Fran
okay.
do. You and Fran are just doing fantastic things there.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's
Fran inspires
appreciated.
me because Fran has her own story, and I wish she would tell it in writing to tell. She didn't just come to be this fancy, magnificent woman. She had a tough time in life too, like you, Leah. And if you could write about your past, I would put it in the sisterhood book. It's up to you.
You can always put an anonymous name to it, you know.
I don't have to put
Yeah.
it right. Leah does that. We never know Leah's name anyway because she can't.
She's Leah, she's Wendy, she's Amsterdam,
So that's okay. So that's
Okay.
what we're.
and she has 5 or 7 emails, okay?
She's too crazy.
Yeah.
Fran, she's crazier than you are, and that's it.
I get confused myself, you know. I know.
Okay, ladies. So we have a big job in front of us. And what days does Peyton go to?
It changes from week to week.
What?
Week to week. So next week, I want to do a special children's meeting online. Next week, tell me when she's not in school and the
Okay.
hours that, because I'm going to have a lot of kids coming to that meeting. So,
All right, I'll get back to you.
all right, she'll definitely be talking because she has something to listen to.
Yeah.
And I spoke to Gordon. December 4th, there's a UN activity that I'm going to be part of. It doesn't matter. But he
fantastic.
hopes by February or March, we can actually do the marching with Peyton right there with us.
In
Okay.
March of 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why I'd love for you to be here, Leah. But we are actually the children are going to lead the march, not us.
Yeah.
That's
And-
fantastic.
They broadcast it live, okay? When we have the march, I can use video live
Yeah,
from that
live,
place
right.
and
Live stream.
send to you,
So,
okay?
but Peyton
Yeah.
will be
That'd
there
be
in person.
super,
As soon as we
thank
know
you.
that this COVID thing is, as soon as we know, I'd rather have her live than live stream. As soon as we know that the
Yeah,
COVID
live.
thing is safe, march in the streets. Because she has to, we have to, if she's going to school, it's obviously safe to go to school.
Yeah.
But this thing would,
Absolutely.
right, this thing, Fran, would be in the city, you and I and Maxine, we could all be part of it. And it would be a
Okay.
big deal for Peyton and Salamata and some other kids that have joined me from my former school years
Yeah.
to be part of this march, and they deserve it because they are our future. And we have to get in there and we have to save it for the future. We have to
Sure.
help them. And this first thing,
Absolutely.
the toy drive is our first move, Fran.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So we'll talk about it. And you have a lot of things to think about, Miss Fran, and I will speak to you very soon. And Miss
Yeah.
Leah, it's always a pleasure. And on Thursday, we're going to have you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You and I are going to do our thing on Thursday. I don't know what our thing is, but hey, whatever. We're always
We're gonna do a
We're
sing
gonna do our
along.
sing-
Did you say a sing along?
yes. No, I didn't say we're going to sing.
No.
I said we're going to do our thing on Thursday.
Oh,
Yes.
Whether it's storytelling or art or whatever, it's going to be the two of us. So
And
just-
for-
Eventually.
And just to remind you, Leah, we will do a sing along later on, okay? But
okay, but not on
quickly,
Thursday. Okay.
Okay, ladies.
and we will invite just a limited number
Right.
of people who will join us. Because
DC.
Good.
sing alone needs
Yeah.
a small audience, so it
Okay.
can work.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Okay, Leah and friends, thank you for joining me. Now
Okay.
go
Oh,
about-
thank you.
When do you guys go back in time? I mean, whatever it is, or front in time or
Turn our
whatever.
clocks back. I think it's next.
It's this Sunday.
Oh, okay. Because, okay, like it's three, you know,
Oh, yeah,
it's,
yeah. Is
Sunday,
it back or
okay.
forward, friend?
so,
No,
okay,
it's
so,
back. Fall
Oh, okay, it's
back.
back. We're
Fall
going back
back.
an hour, so we'll be an hour
Yeah.
behind, which will be.
Yeah.
okay, not yet, but on Thursday, what
Mhm.
time, if I'm already fallen back, I'm a fallen,
How about 1 o'clock? Does my one work for you Thursday?
what time?
1?
1 o'clock, my clock, your clock.
1 my
Okay.
time. my
Just tell
time.
me
What
what
is-
time is it now, Leah? What time is it now in your
It
area?
is 3:51.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I
you get ready.
see. Oh, okay.
Do you want to do it at 11?
So,
We can do it at 11. That would
We
be
are
3:51.
we have only 4 hours different.
Difference.
You are up.
No,
for
not till
4
next
hours.
week, Sophie.
Oh, 4
Okay,
hours difference.
Leah.
So 1 to 2, 2, 2, 3.
Right.
Yes. In
As of
spite
next
of
week.
5 hours, we will
5
have
o'clock is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So we're on for Thursday.
Good.
You'll be doing your thing. I'll be doing mine. Did you send the cards to Oshri yet?
Huh? I haven't yet because in fact we're not supposed to go outside of our house.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, good.
He said that gives him something to look forward to.
Sure.
So I thought that.
Yeah.
And by the way, he sent the book to
We're in a very-
Oh,
Lynn.
and he sent me a copy of the book.
Oh, the book he
sent me a
showed
copy of
us.
his book. I was so excited for free.
Wales is in such a very restrictive period, right? You know, it's just
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
oh wow. Oh,
Remember,
fantastic.
He sent it to me, so I'm all excited.
Oh, that's lovely. How nice of him.
Yeah.
I hate to tell you this.
Yeah.
Our Mr. Wright's book is going to bang any book out of the book.
Sure.
Our sisterhood book is another one filled with good stuff. And you're part of that, Leah. Okay, ladies, it has been a pleasure. Leah, I will see you at hour 1 on Thursday. We will remind you 20 times, just
Okay.
because.
1 o'clock and 5 o'clock my time.
Well, I'll let you know. I'll figure it out.
Yes.
Because my clock doesn't change. No, my clock doesn't change till next week.
Anyway,
Right now it's the
Don't
same.
worry about that then.
I will remind you of the time,
Okay.
the meeting, and not on your WhatsApp, on your 3
WhatsApp.
emails, okay, and
Okay.
in your Facebook. If you
Okay.
are back there, because I noticed it, you cancel your Facebook,
I don't blame
you
you.
come back. Just
I get lonely.
Okay,
Just kidding,
whatever.
okay?
Okay, that's unimportant. Okay.
thank you so
Leah,
much.
Leah, Fran, I'm waiting to hear from you about when I can see Peyton. And
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
right, on what day
Okay.
would be a good day to have her talk online with some other kids? That would be a cool thing.
Send my love to Artie.
Then Tofi's Artie. You know how Tofi loves
Of
art.
course, he's my Artie.
Okay. Send
Okay, I'll give him my
He
Tell him I
makes
hope-
me laugh.
Tell him I hope that his candidate loses in the election. That's
Oh my God, no
don't tell
politics,
him.
no
Okay,
politics.
I always.
Leah, you're a wonderful woman.
Yeah.
I
Oh, thank
admire
you.
you.
Thank you.
I
Thank
do.
And so are you,
It's a
Fran. I
delight
admire
to
you,
talk
and I
to you,
admire
Fran.
Leah too.
You get to know
Wonderful.
Leah better. You will
She's-
love
you're
her.
gonna love her because she's a character.
And I feel I will
Please.
certainly be happy to get to know you, Fran. So-
Love you,
Oh,
sister.
thank you
Love
very
you,
much.
sister.
Okay, Leah, get to work on getting people to send toys. I'll send you the address so that
Yeah,
they'll
yeah.
know where the toys can go. Okay.
Okay.
I'm
Just
going
send
to
me a whole
message
list of dates and things and stuff. I
Right.
always love it.
Yes.
I like agendas. You
I
know?
will send
Okay.
you everything, dear. No worries.
Okay.
Okay, guys, love you all.
Love you.
Love you all
Bye.
too.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you too.
Love you. Speak soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Be safe. Bye bye.
Thanks
Bye-bye.
for joining us.